Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another SuperMayne video, and in this video we will be doing our first major upgrade. We have just bought a new set of pedals, so we will be getting rid of these Logitech G920 pedals and be replacing them with these bad boys. You see that? The Moza Racing CRP racing pedals. We're gonna be unboxing these pedals and we're gonna be setting them up all in this video. So please stick around. If you like these sort of videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching. Let's get into it. These are a Loadcell based pedal with quite a few different adjustments. This is my first major upgrade to my sim rig. As you know, if you've been watching my channel and watching my live streams, I do race on a Logitech G920 Xbox steering wheel, or Logitech Xbox steering wheel. So this is my first massive upgrade, and I know that the pedals are generally the most important thing to upgrade first, because that is where you get consistency. And I didn't want to go just with the normal Fanatec stuff. See a lot of people using it. I wanted to try something else, and I didn't want to spend a fortune on pedals, although these do retail at around £459 in the UK. I just wanted to go with something different because I like the look of them. I like the adjustments that you could do on them. So I thought we'd do a little unboxing video anyway, and I'll talk about some of the specs. I've watched a few good YouTube videos and I've seen a few bad YouTube videos, so we will go through it. I think the bad YouTube videos, if I'm honest, from looking at the design of the pedals now, as you can see in this picture, there was a different plate at the bottom and there was a few different springs that were in the initial pedal setup. So probably Moza have looked at them YouTube videos and gone, do you know what, we need to make a few adjustments, and that's what they've done. Hopefully in this video we'll put the pedals together. I'm not going to make adjustments to the pedals during this video. Purely going to put the pedals together, then we'll compare lap times with a Loadcell based race pedal and what I'm currently using, and see what difference it makes. I know it's going to take time to get used to, so hope you like this video. If you do like these sort of videos, hit that like button, hit that share button. As I say, I bought these pedals. These have not been sent to me, so this is my opinion on these pedals. I think they've been out for around 7 to 10 months now, so they've been out a little while, and it'll be good to get them going. So let's get it going. I will try my best to keep the picture or the pedals in the picture as much as possible. I haven't got an unboxing desk because I don't generally do unboxing, so I am working on the cardboard boxes, which you will see is from Overclockers, where I bought the pedals from, and I could leave a link in the video. I might do that. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's open the box, and I'll try and keep the pedals in shot all the time, or the box in shot all the time, and see what we've got one by one, and we'll open it up. So first of all, this looks like the base plate for the pedals. As you notice, it's all been machine drilled straight away. There's various different layouts for the pedals. I believe from watching videos I've watched, you can either have a 2 pedal or 3 pedal setup. So this is the plate. I'll go once I get it all open. We'll quickly have a little look, and there's a few little markings on the side. I don't know if that comes into the shot, but a nice looking plate, nice colour, nice. It's all made by aluminium, CNC aluminium, with a bit of stainless steel on the pedals, I believe. We've got also a kick plate in the box for the pedals, so that will go on there. We have got an instruction manual. Sorry if the camera goes out of view. It doesn't automatically focus, which is a bit annoying, my camera. Right, let's put the box down and we'll slide this bit out. So this looks like all the pedals. Nothing else left in the box, and as I say, I do apologise if it's not going to be the greatest unboxing video, because I don't have all the gear to do it. I don't have the room to have a table, and I just wanted to sort of get these out one by one. So first of all, what pedal is this? I like the little setup it comes in. That's pretty tidy, little bag. So the first pedal we've got is the brake pedal, believe it or not. So as I said, we have got a 100 kilo Loadcell. It's done a little bit differently to some of the other pedals. So the Loadcell is this square bit here. Again, sorry if it goes out of focus. I don't have an automatic zoom on my camera. And then you've got a little rubber mount here which you can change. This rubber mount will can be made softer or harder. And then again, you've got a spring here. Again, this spring can be changed to a harder spring. For now, in this video, I'm just going to leave it as it is, and we'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, then I may change it. It's quite a, can't see that. A little bit of movement. It's quite soft, but I'll leave it as it is for the moment, and then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I like the little machine details on the side of the pedals. It's one of the kind of reasons it caught my eye. This is the main controller box, a USB, and then obviously the clutch and throttle. And I believe they're going to be doing something else with these pedals in the future. There's a couple of other different connection points there. The next pedal we have got looks like the accelerator. I really like these bags. I don't know why. It's just pretty cool. Again, this is my first major upgrade, so probably a lot of stuff comes like this. So this is the accelerator pedal. You can sort of see there. It's got a longer. Keep going out of shot. I'm going the wrong way. Still, I don't do these. It's got like a longer sort of plate on this one, and there's quite a lot of adjustment. You can adjust this this little nut in here, and you can bring this plate. You can adjust this plate, so you can bring it out a little bit more, or you can bring it a lot flatter, depending on your style. Again, the reason I like these pedals and I like the look of these pedals is, and then there was complaints about these springs being a little bit off kilter, and I will play about with that, and I'm sure I'll get it sorted. But there's a nice sort of general like smoothness about the pedal, and for throttle control, I quite like the idea of that. And I know a lot of people that buy the Fanatec stuff, they do make mods to their equipment, so I thought, why not just go and buy stuff? I just didn't want to keep getting add-ons, so I thought I'd just buy it all in one and then see how it goes. If I don't like them, then maybe I'll sell them on, but I'm sure they'll be okay going from a set of Logitech wheels, Logitech pedals. And probably people were saying in the comments I should have gone with saying something else, but I'm not a Fanatec boy, like fanboy. I've been sim racing for 2 years on the Logitech wheel, and I thought it's time to get a decent upgrade. So that's the accelerator pedal anyway. Right, last but not least, this is probably the clutch. Pedal again with the clutch pedal, and the original videos I watched, there was a spring in the bottom of this pedal here, and when you press the clutch down, it made a really twangy noise, and I think that was picked up by some of the original YouTube reviews that this spring, when you let the clutch go, it twanged and it made a really awful noise. Again, this pedal can be adjusted. I forgot to mention that in the brake, so you can bring this pad out. You can go left or right with the pedal mount plates, so you can go left, you can't go up or down. I think it's a free place clutch, so you can push down, and it gives you the kind of feel of a normal clutch from what I understand. Like you get that pressure. Again, you've got a bit of adjustment here. You got this, you can change this spring again. So I quite like the idea of it. This is why I've sort of bought these pedals, because the review I watched, just the guy couldn't speak highly of them, and it was this set of it, not the version with the other the spring and noise. This will be tied down onto my next level racing rig, so I'm sure they'll be okay. Anyway, that's the clutch pedal. Right, and then we've got here, so this is the box, a little box of goodies, no doubt. Get this out. See what's in this. There's nothing else there, is there? Nope. Okay, so in the box of goodies, I'm expecting all the little bits and pieces. So we've got a USB lead. Again, another thing that's been thought about a USB lead, it's got a little angle plate on it. See that properly? Sorry if it's blurring. I say my camera isn't really made for this, but hopefully it's not so bad. So the USB lead, we need that to plug into the PC. As I said earlier, you've got multiple adjustments some super lube, a harder spring. So this spring's a lot harder. You got some harder rubber grommets. For the moment, I'm not going to change any of these. I'm just going to leave them as they are. The old plastic washers. This is a nice little touch, and a lot of people have said actually that having the plastic washers doesn't damage your the base plate. So we'll keep them out because we'll need them in a minute. And then we've got the bolts, which look like a 13mm head with 8mm bolt. Some more looks like 8mm bolts again. So it's all well made, and they're the Allen key hex head bolts. And then we've got a couple of Allen keys, a 10mm 13mm spanner, and a 10mm 8mm spanner, and a 5mm, looks like a 5mm and a 3mm Allen key. That comes with all the gear as well, so we'll leave them out as well because we'll need them in a minute, and we'll put them inside. I'm going to bring the box back up, the main box. I'll put the stuff back inside, and then we will we'll continue with the build of the pedals. Okay, so that is the pedals are bolted together. Let me just move this box for you so you can see a little bit better. So that is what they look like. Turn them around, probably better that way for you. So that is what they look like when they're built, and they're really well made. If my personal opinion, I mean, this is my first set of Loadcell pedals, so I don't know what top end makes look like, but to me the pedals all feel good. They feel sturdy. I like the way they feel. We've got to obviously clip these bits of cable in. My only criticism would be, and it was the one bits I struggled with, a little bit of a struggle, there's a little cable here that comes from the brake sensor onto the brake and then into the little control box, and it's just in the way of that screw, but it didn't cause me too many issues. I might tighten these up a little bit more because using the Allen keys, I was being a bit lazy and I couldn't be bothered to go out and to go and get my my tool set from the garage. But I might just give these a little tighten up just to make sure they're lovely and tight, and then I'll bolt it to my rig. So I'll get them bolted to my rig, and then we will continue the video, and I'll show you the setup process on the PC. Right, okay guys, right, here we are. So once you have got your pedals set up and bolted to your rig and all that stuff, all that fun stuff, which is the exciting part, you need to go over to mozaracing.com, click on your pedals, go to download, and then in download it will come up, if it allows me to, with a with the download part. Oh no, so there we go. So it just took its time. So, and then you want to install Moza Pithouse online installer for Windows or whatever system you're using. So there's obviously different options there. There's Apple and Android, believe it or not, and you can get this for your phone and customize your stuff on your phone as well, I believe, on the steering wheel, stuff like that. I don't know so much about the pedals. So once you have downloaded that and you've done your installer, you then will get this. So I've installed it already. It's done what it's got to do, and I'm not going to show the install process. It's very straightforward. So once you've done that install, you'll get your pedals come up and it will say activate. So you need to activate your pedals once you've plugged them into your PC. That then automatically will bring the pedals up in the menu here. As I said, there is not a massive amount of stuff you can do with your pedals. So as you can see from left to right, you've got clutch, brake and throttle. These are your little curve adjustments, so you can customize these to some different types, different ways. I'm guessing it's the way that when you press the pedal, it gives you a different way of I forgot, sensitivity is the word I'm trying. Different sensitivities, stuff like that. And then the same with the brake. You've obviously got your brake pedal. Again, at the minute, I think I've got it at, I think that's the load cell pressure 80. So that's a low cell pressure, maximum load cell pressure. You obviously do all that. You can make these changes again, and depending on what one you do, sometimes it feels a bit softer, and it seems to hit maximum quicker. But I've left it on the straight. I'm not going to play about it too much. I mean, I'm going to have a little read up on what you need to do and how you need to set it up, and then I'll probably do another little video on that. This was on 50, and I did a little practice run just before I just started the record of this part of the video, and it works fairly well. So I just thought I'd put it up a bit higher because I seem to be hitting the pressure points on F1 2022 quite quickly. Same with the accelerator. The accelerator, I actually really like the feel under my foot. It's very, very, it's not very sensitive, or it's very balanced in my opinion. Again, this is coming from someone who's never ever raced on a proper sim, so you just got to take my word for it. There's plenty of other videos out there of people that have got multiple sim setups. This is my first major upgrade, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, so I'm proper excited just to give them a go, really. So there's not a lot to do there. Obviously, you just go back to the home page. You can set your minimum and maximum starting points. So if you want to change the brake, for example, and you can press the pedal and then click max there. I'm going to probably, I think over time, I will probably make my brake pedal a little bit stiffer. I think at the moment it's a bit too soft for my liking. Just from the general feeling. I'll test it out in the games and we'll see how we go. But I think I'm going to be doing that, if I'm honest. What we'll do now quickly is we'll jump over to a game just to see, and it'll probably be F1 22 because that's a very good comparison for me. That's the game I've been playing a lot of recently on this wheel, so that'll be a fairly good comparison for me as to where this pedal is going to set me going forward. Okay, so I thought what we'd do is we would go to Silverstone and just do a little bit of a run. Not massively. I'm going to do like 1 lap, 2 laps, and just sort of tell you how I think the pedals feel. And then over time, I think I'll give you a proper comparison video, like for like. I don't know if it's going to be obviously they're new to me. The feeling's new. Automatically I can already feel, and I'm just playing on the pedal at the minute. Let's go. I'm playing on the pedals as it stands, and I'm hitting the max limit quite quickly. Although it feels like a proper brake pedal that you would get in a car. The accelerator feels nice. It feels gentle and easy to push. It doesn't feel like I'm going to over accelerate too quickly, like with the Logitechs, like with the Logitech sensor pedals that I obviously had with this wheel. I can feel like I can modulate the pedal and then get enough braking onto the pedal and brake pressure onto the brake pedal. And it just feels like a car would feel, rather than the sort of faker feeling of the Logitech pedal where you had that rubber block in the pedal. The actual accelerator, just I can slowly put power down, but slowly but quickly. If that makes sense. Like with the Logitech pedal, I felt like I was really having to take my time and really think about what I was doing. With this, I can just be a little bit more aggressive on the pedal, but not so aggressive that I feel like I'm gonna spin the car. With the accelerating there, even like there, I can put the power down pretty quickly. Bearing in mind that this is my first real push on these pedals, and then again there, like just a quick 100% brake, let lift off and just slowly release. I think I've got to do a little bit of a tweak on the pedal as I spin the car. I was in the wrong gear there, so I couldn't put the power down quick enough. But you can feel that initial, feel more comfortable, feel more confident on the pedals. It's just now my actual driving skill is letting me down. But I'm pushing that feel. I'll go for one more lap. Excuse me. And again there, like just the touch of the brake, and it just doesn't feel too much like I feel more consistent like I would do in a normal car. Just I know I've got to push just enough, just to get a bit of pressure into the just enough to slow the car down. And again, like as I go push 100% on the pedals, again hitting the brakes hard, coming into the main start finish straight at Silverstone. Obviously that was a little bit of a poor lap, but even there, coming into the main start finishes, I've now gone off. But I can automatically just tell the difference in the way the pedals feel. I think with a few little adjustments and stuff, and a little bit of tinkering with the Loadcell actual pressure. I think for myself, I like a bit of a harder pedal, like more. I need a bit more pressure to push it. I don't feel like I need a lot of pressure at the minute to push the pedal to max it out, which is not a bad thing for some people. For me, I want a bit more. I want a bit more on the pedal. Again, like there, just accelerating out of the corner, just nice and easy and gentle. I'm about a second behind on my actual time. Bearing in mind, this is the first time I've really played with these pedals, and the comparison is completely different. Like the feeling, you can just tell as we come into Maggots and Beckett's, and then back out Maggots and Beckett's, pushing hard. And I think after a couple of runs and a few minor adjustments, I think I will see a bit more consistency in the. I overshot that one there. A bit more consistency in the driving. It's obviously just a little bit of muscle memory I've got to get used to again. But from going from such a thing as the Logitech pedal, it does feel completely, miles and miles and miles better. And I think over time, I will be able to tell that difference. Just even coming out of the corners, the slower speed corners, I feel more comfortable in putting the power down. And I don't feel like I'm going to all of a sudden get that snatch where maybe the pedal sensor is not that great, but you've obviously got the spring behind this accelerator pedal, and you can just slowly put the power down, but in a nice steady way, getting that traction, feeling that car traction.
yeah, I really like these. I really like these pedals, and I think this is a good upgrade to get. If you're going to upgrade anything, definitely upgrade your pedals first. I'm going to have fun with these later. If you Anyway, so that is my unboxing slash mini setup slash review from someone who's just gone from the Logitech G920 pedals to a set of Moza Racing Loadcell pedals. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like these sort of videos and you want to see more of this, obviously let me know in the comments below. I'm not the greatest unboxer, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it, and hopefully I'll get to do it again in the future. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.